Okay, this is going to be a short video demonstration of the Kocher set, and that is an Esbit product which uses solid fuel pellets, and as you see that's a solid fuel cookset, and it uses the Esbit fuel tablets for its power source, for its energy. And what it is, it consists of a windscreen, a pot, and a lid, and I'll show that in a second here. Let's open this up. And the kit also comes with a compression sack and instructions. The instructions are in English, French, and German. Open it up, and actually it also has Spanish and Italian, and it says Netherlands, so I guess that's probably Dutch. Okay, and let's take a quick look at this. Okay, I've actually opened this already and cleaned out the pot and the lid, but just as a partial unboxing video as well. So I'm going to cover a lot of territory in this as far as what I'm going to do. So that's the actual lid, and it has a D-ring on the top. Here is the windscreen. It has some sort of composite rubber or composite feet for it to actually stand on, and those feet are screwed in there. I'm not sure if those are sheet metal screws or what particular type of screw they are, but they affix the feet to the windscreen, and there's a little dish inside the windscreen for the Esbit tablet to set and burn, and there's also quite a substantial opening here. I would say that is probably a good 1/4 of the diameter of this thing perhaps, and that allows the wind to, or the air to actually come in to give the Esbit life. And last but not least is the actual pot. As you can see, it has gradations on the side, ounces and milliliters. It's inverted on the outside. I have to assume that they actually stamped it in reverse on the outside, so that when you're filling it, you can see it from the inside, so that you can actually see where the water level is as you're adding it to the cup. And I'm not sure exactly what material is on the handles, but if it's anything like some of the GSI products, it's some sort of silicone rubber, and as you can see, it slides back and forth, and I would imagine that it'll give some decent insulation abilities for when you're actually firing this up. Okay, and so that's the way it would look set up. Let's see if we can take a closer look at it. This side there. Okay. And I also bought out my handy scale so that we can try to weigh these products. Okay, let's see if you can see that. Okay, so that is 0 ounces, and the pot itself weighs in at a 5.2 ounce. The base itself weighs 2.2 ounces, and this is some sort of lightweight aluminum. I'm not sure if it's the halulite aluminum, which I believe is an anodized, hard anodized aluminum that gives it additional scratch resistance and durability. And all told, this product weighs in at 7.4 ounces. Throw the sack on top, and 8 ounces all told. So let's see if we can fire this guy up and see what it does as far as burning. Okay, here are my Esbit tablets. Let's tear one off. Let's open one and gently deposit it in the reservoir there. As you can see, that fits nicely inside. So I'd imagine that gives it additional stability. As you can see, I'm tilting it almost a vertical 90 degrees. Almost 90 degrees. And it takes that much to actually get it to fall out. So that's a nice feature that I don't think, well, I can't say a lot of other ones don't have. I'm not familiar with every single product that's out there, but I just find that to be a very interesting feature, that it's the reservoir is deep enough to keep it from falling out at such a steep angle. Of course, you wouldn't want to have it on such a steep angle when you're trying to cook, because you figure that it could tip over and ruin your meal. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use a paper match just to see how easily this lights. And it appears to be lit. Actually, it looks like it went out. I think a nice inopportune gust came along from just the right direction and extinguished it. So that's interesting. Let's try it again. And as we all know, paper matches are not the best for lighting fires. So let's try my handy. Matter of fact, continue to use the matches until we actually get this thing lit. I think we can do it. Okay, we got it going this time. So let's just stand back a little bit. And we're going to fill this up to 16 ounces. With ice cold water. You can see the ice down in there. And we place it on top. Okay. And we put the lid on top and see what happens. Looks like the fire is going pretty good now. So we can zoom in on that. Well, it looks like this just doesn't have the BTU in order to get 16 ounces of, we'll call it 33, 34 degree water up to a full rolling boil. Now, using 2 tablets will probably do the trick, and using less water will also do the trick. So I guess it really comes down to how many persons are you trying to feed with this, and what exactly are you trying to prepare with this. If you're just trying to prepare hot water, that might be, let's say, in the 33, 34 degree Fahrenheit range. If you're trying to boil some water, you might not make it with just 1 fuel tablet. If you're just going to heat it up, perhaps heat up some food or some soup or something like that, you can probably get away with it. Let me just take a weight measurement on how much one of these Esbit Solid Fuel tabs weighs in the actual foil wrapper. And so that comes to about 6/10 or 0.6 ounces, 6/10 of an ounce, I guess. And let's see what that means in grams. Let's see here. Don't you want to go to grams? Okay. So it goes to about 15 grams per. So it's workable, but it probably won't do for boiling water, and perhaps not for sterilizing water if you need to boil water for 3 minutes in order to accomplish the task. So I'm not sure exactly what to say about that. Certainly did make some nice steaming, close to boiling water. Probably fogging up my lens by doing that. But okay, well, that was just the review, and I guess you can draw your own conclusions from my little demonstration here. Fuel tab is still burning, but that's just residual. There's really not that much heat value being transferred to the pot. Definitely not enough to push it into the boiling range. So that's all for now. Let me know what you think. And I'll try to annotate this with some time so that you can get a better handle on how long it takes to actually get to the point of the near boiling water and how long that lasts. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Okay, just a follow-up. I have discarded the water, and that is what the bottom of the pot looks like. There it is, empty out. You can still see perhaps a little bit of steam coming out of there. And okay, thanks for watching. Okay, last but not least, here is the residue that was left in the bottom. And we'll see if that cleans up. It doesn't look like there was any damage from the heat to these feet on the bottom. Cooled down fairly rapidly. I mean, this thing is, you know, as soon as the fire went out and I dumped whatever was left of the ashes, I mean, this thing was cool enough to touch, to be honest with you, or nearly cool enough to touch. You give it a couple minutes between the extinguishing of the tablet and actually moving this thing or packing it. So while it cools down pretty rapidly, use your own best judgment, and just make sure you let it cool before you start moving this thing. Okay, thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.